Okay, well, hi, I'm Patrick, and these cows are telling me it's time to haul the milk. I'm between San Antonio and Victoria, picking up this tanker of milk. It's going into town in San Antonio. So let's go ahead and get started before these cows get angry and try to stampede or something. Now, right there are some of those fancy new autonomous tractors. I'm not going to haul those today. I'm taking milk. The entrance is over there, but couldn't really make that turn, so I'm going to go out the other way. This must be one big dairy operation because they got cows, more cows. And guess what they have across the road? Yeah, that's right. Horses. And more cows. So since the last time I made a video, I'm back in the W900A, and it's been given a new engine. It's the Caterpillar 6NZ. It's made by Slav Jerry. This is going to be a little bit of a tricky place to turn because it's a four-way stop, and now I'm wishing there was one of those roundabouts with stop signs from Greece. Yeah, it turns out that four-way stops are old-fashioned and they're just not as efficient. Okay, so I stopped to take a screenshot and now all the traffic's gone, so that's good. Got a red light coming up here, so I'll go ahead and get ready to slow down. Looks like it turned green before I got to it, so that's nice. And there's one of those places where you go to buy the little sheds that you use as outbuildings behind your house. And it's another red light. Yeah, some people on YouTube like to buy those little sheds and turn them into tiny houses. That might be just a little bit too tiny for a house. And we're now entering San Antonio once this light turns green so I can get through it. For a long time I played this game without the ambient sound turned on, and I never heard things like those cows back there. Gotta turn the jake brake back off so I can shift through these gears a little easier. I think I can squeeze by that trailer there and go through this yield sign here. Well, not through the yield sign, yeah, I yielded to nobody. Okay, that's the first time I've seen this in a while. That turn light was green, and when it turned red, instead of our light going across turning green, the cross traffic's light turned green. So I mentioned that in a video in the past about how the lights didn't always work the way I would expect them to, and this may be one of those intersections where the straight green light turns green first and then the turn light turns green. Yep. Okay, this light is green up here, so I'm going to go right through it and turn left at the next one. Now, will the turn light turn green? No. This light is working as I would expect it to. Normally the turn light turns green first and then the straight light turns green. looks like we're going to be on I-10 for just a little bit. Uh-oh. Looks like Cross is going after the BMW again. Let's hope they don't call in the rhinos. Fun fact, Need for Speed Most Wanted is 20 years old this year. That was actually the first console video game I ever played. In fact, I got a PlayStation 2 just so I could play that game myself at home. And now I'm running low on fuel, so after I drop off this milk, I'm going to have to go get some diesel. Wrong gate. Looks like a lot of trucks are standing around waiting to unload, but I am already scheduled to back in, so I just got to find out where to park. And there was one of those funny yellow lights at the gate. Okay, so it's one of these parking spots. They're always interesting. The good news is that unless there's an invisible wall right here, I think I might be able to just start packing. Tell you what, first I'm going to check and see where the parking spot is. This is going to be terrible. Okay, I can't really see the parking spot, so I'm going to stop right here and I'm going to get the outside and look. Okay, so I can kind of see where I'm going. Okay, I've got to be looking in the mirror, the left of that trailer. Okay, and it looks like I'm getting close to the building, so I'm going to get out and look again. Okay, I really think I'm okay, so let's see. Oh, I had it for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna get it straight. Alright, let's see what we get. Well, that should have been a short trip, but it turned out to be kind of hard. But I made it. So thanks for watching and have a nice day.